Hi everyone, today we will do legal dictation exercise number 65. So, ready? Start. During the investigation of a crime, the police agency is required to hold identification parade for the purpose of enabling the witness to identify the person alleged to have committed the offense, particularly when such person was not previously known to the witness or the informant. The absence is known or sufficiently described in the complainant, leaving no doubt in the mind of the court regarding his involvement. Identification parade may also not be necessary in a case where the accused person are arrested at the spot. The Honorable Apex Court held that the evidence in order to carry conviction should ordinarily clarify as to how and under what circumstances the complainant or the witness came to pick out the particular accused person and the detail of the part which he allegedly played in the crime in question. In such case, test identification is considered a safe rule of prudence to generally look for corroboration of the sworn testimony of the witness in court as to the identify of the accused who are stranger to them. There may, however, be exception to this general rule when the court is impressed by a particular witness on whose testimony it can safely rely without such or other corroboration. Though the holding of identification proceeding are not substantive evidence, yet they are used for corroboration purpose for believing that the person brought before the court was a real person involved in the commission of the crime. The identification parade, even if held, cannot in all cases be considered as safe, sole, and trustworthy evidence on which the conviction of the accused should be sustained. It is a rule of prudence which is required to be followed in case where the accused is not known to the witness or the complainant. It is well settled that the substantive evidence is the evidence of identification in court, and the test identification parade provides corroboration to the identification of the witness in court if required. However, what weight must be attached to the evidence of identification in court which is not preceded by a test identification parade is a matter for the court of fact to examine. In the instant case, the court below have concurrently found the evidence of the prosecutrix to be reliable, and therefore there was no need for the corroboration of her evidence in court, as she was found to be implicitly reliable. We find no error in the reasoning of the court below. From the fact of the case, it is quite apparent that the prosecutrix did not even know the appellant and did not make any effort to falsely implicate them by naming them at any stage. The crime was perpetrated in broad daylight, and the prosecutrix had sufficient opportunity to observe the feature of the appellant. She had also a reason to remember their faces, as they had committed a heinous offense and put her to shame. She had therefore abundant opportunity to notice. Thank you. Please subscribe my channel Steno Star.